Into the ropes and off. A flying tackle by and a rock kick. And Buddy Rogers. Oh, he caught him right there. Let's go. That can was pretty hard. And look at Buddy going to work now. Oh.
Hey everybody, it's Durger time. Welcome to Season 2 of Billy Corgan's NWA. It's been a while. So this is a episode 0 kind of situation. So what we're going to be doing here today is kind of filling out the roster and taking a deep dive into what we have currently and unfortunately probably letting go a lot of people to kind of set up our Season 2 plans. So Season 1 went okay. There was stuff that I liked about it a lot. A lot of the storylines I thought were fun. We obviously were mired in injuries, and I'm sure that will not subside in any capacity. But I think one of the things that we had that was a problem was a glut in terms of a bloatedness in the roster, and I think that's the first thing we really need to fix is who are our NWA guys. And who are we going to get rid of? And I think we're going to get rid of some harsh... This is going to be a harsh episode. There will also be another episode coming up shortly for episode 1 where we kind of finally start. But this episode will mostly be just going through the roster and kind of setting it up. Now, we did fast forward a little bit to April 4th just to have some parity between the real life. I wanted to give it some time, a little bit of space. I also gave us a small loan. Not much, but we upped it a little bit. We may up it again with consequences in the story, but because that's been one of our major issues has just been financials, and I think we can solve that. One of the things we also have to do is I want to look at the show listings and probably remove a lot of these shows. For the most part, I don't actually want reoccurring pay-per-views with the same name, except for the Super Cup, and probably, that might be it. Maybe just the Super Cup, and, yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of everything. So we're gonna look at this. We're gonna get rid of our events. I like the idea of having more one and done pay-per-views that are specialized than going through the same kind of routine. And obviously we have to look at this behemoth of a roster and figure out who we're gonna get rid of. So let's go ahead and let's look at it. Let's first of all, okay, main event scene. This is ridiculously huge. That is a ridiculous. This roster is ridiculous. We need to. This is absolutely bloated, unlike anything we've had. So, okay. Anybody expiring soon? So, we got a whole bunch of people expiring. Yeah, a whole bunch of people, actually. All within about 90 days. Cody Rhodes. Okay, so who's untouchable? I think Cody Rhodes is. I think Cody Rhodes is very much the face of our NWA. And I don't mind paying him what we want. He's happy. He's extremely happy. He's happy at the signing of Brandy and Dustin. He's in a good place. And I think we want to maintain that. So let's renegotiate this contract. Whoa. Okay. So Cody might not be joining us for much longer. Cody Rhodes has rejected your request for negotiations as he feels he has outgrown the NWA. That is something. So Cody may come back to us, but at this time, actually, will be leaving this company. That's harsh. That really, that sucks, because that really feels like that is the face of the company for me. But there's other faces that we can go with. So let's see who else is expiring. So we know we have a time limit for him. Maybe we can get him back. Maybe we can re-sign him. But as of now, he feels that he's kind of at his peak here. Dustin's, we got 137 days. Tamatanga, Brian Pillman. I think, obviously, we want to keep Brian Pillman. So let's go ahead and negotiate now. I'm going to give him a 3-year contract. And let's get as low as we can in terms of our downside. That won't be possible. What are we paying him right now? Let's make it $612 a show. So let's see if we can get him for $10.50 seems to be the lowest. We could go lower with the smart offer, but let's be honest, we're not going to get it. I want to future main eventer, and never lower than, let's say, Mick Carter. Downside's too low. Definitely means he's not going to take that 1,000. 1,200 is fine. That's fine. Okay, good. Good. All right. So that solves that one. We're definitely going to keep him. I think Pillman's probably our future main eventer. I think he's one of our future faces of the company. Our women's division's actually not bad. It's all reasonably priced. The only outlier is obviously Ronda Rousey, who we might get rid of. Maybe. She's only got 31 days. I think we'll just keep her on the roster, but I think we're gonna let her go. I don't think we need her. She hasn't really been that much of a benefit. She's actually been a money drain. And I don't think. I think the huge disparagence, like the huge difference between her and the rest of the roster, probably is actually something that's going to hurt us in terms of booking, because she's not going to want to drop it to anybody, and that's just going to be kind of what it is. If Cody's leaving, then Brandy can leave. That's fine. I don't really have an issue with that. All right, let's see who else is on their way out. Okay, well, some of these, Max is gone anyways. That was just a little thing for the tournament. Joe Ortiz, Dasher. So most of these don't matter. These are all were hired roughly the same time, that are just part of the sort of the Super Cup, or not Super Cup, the Crockett Cup. Disciple Icarus, we probably want to keep. I think is a strong mid-carder for us. So let's go. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's go through this list, and let's just start just grooming it down. Okay. First things first. Zack Ryder. Very popular, but very expensive. And I don't really think we've used him for anything. And he's annoyed already. I don't think we have a place for him here, honestly. So I am going to release him. Now, we can release anybody because of the way our contracts are, because we're just paper adherence. So I think that's fine. Will Ospreay, we're going to come back to. Zachary Wentz, I think we only have him for a little bit, I want to say. Let's see, 24 days remaining. We can just drop him now. Those gimmicks, great. What do you cost us? $860 a show. Let's go back to him. Viper is fine. Trent is fine. Tim Storm is fine. That's the other thing. In terms of Sacred Cows, I don't want to get rid of the heart and soul of the old TNA, so I'm probably not going to get rid of Tim Storm. I'm not going to get rid of Nick Aldis. In fact, if Cody's leaving, Nick Aldis may become our face of the company again. Josephus, I'm not going to get rid of, even though he kind of sucks. It's just sort of the situation of him being what it is, and he's still part of that legacy that I want to maintain. So let's go through this. Let's start really aggressively grooming down here. Ants we can get rid of. Was just part of the Crockett Cup. No big deal. These are going to be the easy ones because these are like, whatever. Let's take a look here. All right. I think what we need to do is we need to go from the top of the list, and we're just going to aggressively cut. All right. Hangman, safe. Angel Ortiz, gone. We're just going to, wing it. We're just going to go. It's like pulling a Band-Aid. We just got to do it. All right. Release. Done. I mean, he's not even part of our group anyways. Ashley Vox, keep. Corgan, obviously. Blaster, get rid of. Again, not even really part of our roster. That's easy. Brandy, we're going to keep because I might be able to convince Cody to come back in. Otherwise, whatever. Hebner, it's our ref. It's fine. Pillman, keep. Bull James, go back to it. Chase Owens, get rid of. Chuck Taylor, keep. Cody Hall, get rid of. Cody Rhodes, obviously, we're going to try to keep, but he's going to leave us anyways. Verna, keep. Hatfield, get rid of. Desmond Xavier, get rid of. Icarus, keep. Dustin Rhodes, keep. Will he stay with us? He's still got 4 months. It's option. Elliot Russell. It's only costing us $300. We need lower card. That's fine. Fire Ant, get rid of. Flip Gordon, get rid of. Fuda Nakamura, we can keep. Ho Loon, we can keep. Jimmy Jacobs, we can keep. Brody, keep. Janela, keep. Julia Ho, keep. Kevin Condren, keep. Lennon Sloan's fine, we can keep. We'll get rid of these guys. This is our first run, so we might get rid of more later. MJF, keep. Mike Drasdick, we can get rid of. It's part of our Crockett Cup anyways. Nick Aldis, keep. Pinky George, keep. PJ Black. PJ Black survives for now. Rachel Ellering will keep. Randy Rain will keep. Raven. I think we can get a better road agent. Honestly. And probably a cheaper one. And he's annoyed at us. Still. Do you have any friendships? No. We'll go back to it, but we may keep him. We got Ray Lepin. When did we get him? 25 days. Get rid of. Ronda Rousey. She has her titles. We have to get rid of those titles off of her first. So we will still use her. Rory Gulak. Get rid of. Not needed. Ryan Nemeth. It's cheap enough to keep for a lower Carter. Sam Callahan is probably too expensive for us, but we'll keep him for now. He's going to survive the first round. We'll see. Simon Gotch. Get rid of. Tamatanga. Get rid of. Don't worry, Tongaroa. I know you're upset, but you're going to go away too. Tanel, keep for now. Tessa, keep. God. I feel like we need to get rid of Christopher Daniels. Yeah, we need to get rid of Christopher Daniels. I don't want to upset Brian Pillman. He's just too much money for what he is. All right, whatever. Tony Schiavone is fine. Trent Beretta is fine. Viper is fine. Will Ospreay. Part of me says to get rid of Will Ospreay. I don't know. Zachary Wentz, we're going to keep. Part of me says to get rid of Will Ospreay. I just don't know. What's our roster look like? All right, hold on. We're too main event heavy, but Cody might be going away. Dustin is probably a occasional. Ronda doesn't count because she's actually women's division. Chuck Taylor's technically our tag division. Should really be upper mid Carter. Yeah, he should be upper mid Carter. Let's auto push real quick. Let's see what we're looking at. That will be the first testament here. Okay. What do we got? Main eventers. Okay. Ronda's going to get upset if she's actually as a... Happy in my role. I'm happy in my current role with women division. Okay, cool. All right, so then everything fits there. That looks okay. 3 faces, 3 heels. Will Ospreay, Nick Aldis, and Dustin Rhodes as faces. Cody, Sammy, and Daniels as heels. Cody's probably not going to be sticking around. We'll keep Daniels. For upper mid Carters, we have. Why is Hangman Page a heel? It really seems. It's interesting that his heel work is very strong, but I think we're gonna change him. I think we're going to change his gimmick, too. Is there a cowboy gimmick? Let's see. Let's go with old school face. We'll be fine. We'll try to turn him. Okay. Who do we plan to use? I think MGF has a home here for us. I think Janela has a home for us. Josephus can't be gotten rid of. Icarus, I think, is a good mid-Carter, and that's basically where he's going to stay. Sloan and Verna, meh. I don't know about these two, honestly. Tim Storm will stay. Bull James, I think we can keep. Lower card looks fine. Jacobs, I'm surprised, is so low on here. And in terms of openers, Elliott Russell and Randy Rain are fine on there. And then enhancement talent, we have Condren and Nakamura. Condren's probably, I feel like, going to actually start moving up the card. I think I see him as a strong face lower mid-carder. I think we're going to get rid of Sloan. What's your popularity at? What's your skill level at? Also. Strong rumble, average, strong performance. How about Verna? He's under Comrade now, right? Okay. Your popularity is weaker. You're younger, though. Strong rumble, strong performance, strong entertainment and camera. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Sloan. We're going to keep Verna. Hangman Page, Vox. I think our women's division is the right size. That might be it. PJ Black is the other I'm not sure about. I'm going to keep him around for now. I think we're going to keep him around. We have 34 active wrestlers. We're a little bit bigger than probably we need to be, but I think that's fine. Raven, again, is like, we may keep him just for the hell of it. But this doesn't look bad. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. Actually, this I thought this was going to hurt more, but I think this looks good. The thing that will hurt is, can we convince Cody to stay? Because the envision that I have of an NWA is, in fact, one with Cody in it. And I'm not sure if he will stay. Unfortunately. You wrestling anywhere else? He's super popular everywhere, though. That's the problem. He's just not going to be... Can I get you? It feels outgrown it. Just the worst. Wish we could keep you somehow. Man, that's rough. Okay, well, whatever. I think that looks good. I think that roster looks good. Tell me in the comments if you think I should get rid of anybody else. I'm kind of partial in getting rid of PJ Black. I just don't think we ever used them for anything. But also, we have these lower carders. I feel like there's a value for these guys, and they're worth so little. You know, to have them putting over other talent is fine. Our tag division's a little weak. So that's the other thing we could do, is we can kind of put these guys together. And one of the things I think we need to do, too, is look at these titles. So we had the Cup, Junior Heavyweight, North American, Super, X Division, Tag, Women's, World Heavy, and then Founders Championship. Now, Founders Championship, I want to do something different with. So I'm going to rebrand it before the first show. But what I want to do is actually kind of make it almost like a Money in the Bank, where you can cash it in for any belt. So we're going to kind of change that. I don't know if there's a way to actually make something like that on here, honestly. I'm not sure. So what I'm thinking of, though, is I'm retiring some belts. I think I want to retire to Junior Heavyweight. I don't think we have enough talent to maintain an entire division like that. So we're going to retire it. X Division as well. Now that it's unified, we're going to retire. So that leaves us with the tag team, the women's, the North American, the world's heavyweight, and then, a couple tournament titles, which I don't know why I didn't have that set. It should have been set, but there'll be the winners of the cups. Flip Gordon won the Super Cup, which we just got rid of. Let me know if you think I got rid of the wrong people, but I feel like we're fine. Verna, I think the reason why I kept him versus Sloan, not besides just having a stronger camera presence, he's younger, a little bit less popular, but I think there's more potential there to kind of do some stuff with him. So that's why I kind of kept him. Bull James, same thing. I think we have potential here as like a mid-card heel kind of thing that we can kind of use him as a gatekeeper. I think there's still value there. Women's division seems fine to me. The only people that I'm really not 100% sure on is probably PJ Black, maybe actually even Jimmy Jacobs for the price. I might actually... What's your basics? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of Raven. No one will care. Jimmy Jacobs is going to become our new road agent. That's what's going to happen. He'd rather be a lower mid-carder, but we're going to use him as a road agent for now until we find a new one. We're just spending too much money on Raven for nothing. It's just not worth it. I think we need to hire another tag team, maybe. I'm almost was thinking something like a Luchasaurus might not be a bad fit. I don't know if he's in here. Probably not. I would say this roster at this point probably is a little bit this database is probably a little bit dated. So finding some younger guys from some areas would be probably beneficial, but so I'm really excited about the new features in the sequel in 2019 is going to be able to actually search for the tag teams themselves, which is super exciting. I don't... All right, Ricochet's out there still. And I don't necessarily want a tag team that's going to cost a lot. We can look at that. I think it's something to look at. And we'll probably do that next episode, actually, is maybe look at one more tag team to kind of bring into the fold here. So, we'll look at that. I don't think there's anybody that is out in the world to hire that is completely unemployed that would be worth it. Oh boy. Let's regional level at least lower this a little bit. Because we did get rid of Tama Tonga, obviously. But I just feel like they were costing too much money. A lot of people unemployed here. See if I see anybody that pops in mind. Heath Slater got thrown out. That's interesting. Where's Raymond Rowe? Interesting. How much you guys cost? Oh, not bad. Okay, I think we found a tag team while we were talking about it. Easy. $790. I think we could work with that. Good price. good talent and not working for anybody. Who would have thought? Enzo, not working for anybody. I'm shocked. Probably doesn't want to come back to us, right? Yes. Yeah, I kind of figured. Jay White is actually unemployed too. What do you cost? $1,400. I just don't think that's worth it for us. But interesting that he must have got let go from New Japan. Where were we looking here? We're looking for Hansen. Here we are. In this save, I don't think Hansen and Rowe were part of NXT. Wow, why is he worth so much more? Interesting. That's kind of shocking to me, but $1,270. See, you don't almost make it worth it, but here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give you a hiring veto. And what if I say you will never be a lower mid-carder? 12. What if I tell you you will be a future main eventer? Okay. I could probably make that happen at one point. Or if not, in 3 years, he'll be mad at me. No big deal. The mayor is also free. Can we hire Kane? Yeah, I didn't think so. It's worth a shot. Like, yeah, you're not going to get... Chris Hero, unemployed. What happened? Wait. What is going on here? That's interesting. Huh. I'm not going to just go and hire everybody. Now that I just let everybody go. Though it is interesting to see some of these people that are available. That we haven't even taken. There must have been in that 2 months, there must have been a rather dramatic departure of people. Sean Studd. Naomi, I think we got rid of, actually. John Schuyler actually is not a bad option either. Depending on the price. I can keep on a short list too. All right. So we got kind of an idea. I think I'm okay with that hire. I don't want to go crazy and start rehiring because one of the problems was just too many people on the roster. I think one tag team to basically replace the Gorillas of Destiny smartly is a good decision. But right now I'm happy with where we have the roster here. We're going to try, our real focus is going to try to put on a show that will make money and will not get us, that will actually get us some momentum going forward. That's really the goal here, is that we want to get that ranking up. Okay, guys, that is it for episode 0. Episode 1 will be coming very shortly. I'm probably going to be filming these guys back to back, so don't expect a lot of changes in episode 1. But let me know in the comments, new hires, new fires, who in this roster do you think can still go? Let's groom it down more. And do you think we should hire a few more people? I think we have room for 2 or 3 safely, but I'm willing to also just get rid of some more people or keep this even where it is. I think there's people on the chopping block. Like we talked about, PJ Black might be okay, but I might be willing to depart. I think I'm willing to depart with Sammy, honestly. But let me know where you think on that one. And if there's anybody else on here you think, you know what, we can just get rid of. We were ready to get rid of Daniels, but Pillman's relationship, that we wouldn't want to sour that. Let me know where you think these line up and maybe who we can get rid of. All right, guys, thank you for watching the inaugural episode 0 of NWA Season 2. I will see you next time.